Okay, let's try out that new antenna, shall we? Well, good afternoon, YouTube. Here with you on Wednesday. I have just returned from the mailbox where I found this. I don't think I mentioned this, but I know you guys for some time have heard me complain about not having a clock in here. So I found one pretty darn cheap. I don't remember what I paid for it. It wasn't very much. But I just wanted something so I can basically glance up and see what time it is when I do these little videos. I like to know what time I'm doing them, and that's the easy way to do it. So, oh, it's a box. It's not a clock, it's a box. Main reason I'm in here today is to do a test of the transmitter. I have my music set up for it, and I'm going to be using the TIVDO radio because of the it has the digital display on it. It just makes it a lot easier to set, and I'll get it set up and then we'll take it outside and see what it does. Now if I think about it, I may go ahead and even go to the car, try to the car and see if it reaches out to the car if I get, you know, far enough along. Well, I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. I was holding the wrong way. I'm assuming this needs a battery. I didn't even know about that. So I'll have to set that up. I was trying to figure out where I want to put it though. I'm thinking up on the shelf probably just as good. Just maybe sort of angle it to where I can see it real easy. Snooze light. I don't know what that does. I'm sure I'll figure it out. But it does have instructions with it. Now this is a good Chinese product. So, alright, let me get this set up and we'll bring you back and we'll take a little trip and see what we got going. Hang in there. Alright, I know I said I was using the TIVDO, but just wanted to show you it does work pretty good here. I'm going to explain some things here in a little bit, so let's go to the living room and see how well it works on the stereo. Alright, seems to be working pretty good. Check the frequency. Around 800. Alright, we're going to go out in the car and see what it does in the car. That's a little bit off frequency, I think. But other than that, seems to be picking up pretty good out here. $790 is where it comes in the best at. Alright, so that's going to be doing that. Let's go back inside where it's cooler. Alright, we're back inside now. You can hear it sounds pretty darn good on that stereo. There's a little bit of a static, but not too much. Let's go back in the bedroom. I think because, or the reason it sounds better on this radio and the stereo is because they have analog tuning. I think if I put 790 in here, or 800 even, and then tune that in, I think that might work better. So let me try that and see what that does. Let's see what we're on here. think this was on 800. Let me tune that in a little bit. Definitely 800. It's probably off a little bit now in the living room, but it should probably work better in the car, I would think. Good strong signal anyway. So, let me turn this down. What I did is I did this test once already, and found out pretty quick that the frequency is not the same as it was. The antenna length makes a difference, obviously, because used to I could set the transmitter on 1000 and get basically 1000 on here. So I had the transmitter set up to 1000, and then I turned the radio, I turned everything on, nothing worked. And I thought, well, something's wrong. So I got to playing with the tuning on the transmitter, and I had to go all the way up to 1600 before it would come in. So that told me pretty quick that the frequency had shifted. So then I started playing around both ways with it. I tried this out the car first. I could get a signal out the car, but you heard basically it sounded the same. It was kind of garbled. It actually come in better outside with this than it did in the car. But so what I did, started turning down the frequency here I went from 1000 to 900, and then I saw where the tuning had to be on the transmitter, which was around 1250 or so like that. So then I went down to 800, and I had the transmitter frequency down to around 1 kilohertz. So that's where it's at right now. And like I say, it seems to work pretty good. According to Bob Gibbons, the optimum range or frequency range of this was 800 to 1200. So with the receiving on 800 and the transmitter on 1000, it's well within that range. So I think it's probably optimum. So, like I said, that's what we got. So, all right, I think we're gonna call this quits. I didn't want to belabor this fact too much, and I just wanted to show you that it does work pretty darn good. It's gotten nice and clearer. So, I'm happy with it. So anywho, like I say, I was also going to use different music. I did the first time, and so there you go, Carl. Alright, we're going to turn this down, turn it off, whatever. Yeah, now that to do it. You guys see if it still gets it on here alright, or if I have to readjust this. I turned it off. Never mind. Alright, you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you. Yeah, I did get the clock set up. It took me a while to figure out how to do the temperature from centigrade to Fahrenheit, or Celsius to Fahrenheit, whatever you call it. But I got that now, and date's right, time's right, alarm's right. Like I'm never ever going to use an alarm for anything. So anyway, that's it. It takes three AAA batteries to run the clock. So that's what it takes. All right, you guys have a wonderful day.